Hello Virgo, my name is Ascending Synergy. I am going to be doing a tarot or oracle reading for X energy, X tarot energy. This is an energy where you could be separated from someone from your recent past, or this is a long-standing disconnection that you feel an energetic pull towards and would like information and clarity on that particular connection that's no longer. Okay, so let's get right into it. This is only a general reading. If you would like a specific reading, you can go down at the description box and click ascendingsynergy.com where you can book your energetic session with me. Okay, so let's get right into it. I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to be reading from a divine masculine and divine feminine energy here. On this side will be the divine feminine, and then this side will be divine masculine, and the energy that you share in between the two of you guys, okay? This is going to be where if you feel like you resonate more on the masculine energy and you identify as a female, that's perfectly fine. And if you're a guy and you resonate with the female component to the energy and you identify as a male, that's completely fine. This is gender neutral. It's no exclusivity in this particular reading, okay? So let's get right into it. The love messages that you have for X tarots, exes for Virgo spirit. Messages that you have for them. Okay. So divine feminine, we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. The divine feminine is definitely going through a lot of learning experience, a lot of healing things. She's seeing things from a perspective of childhood wounds and how she really see that her love life was affected by the upbringing and the different programming that we have, and also exposures of things that we've been brought up in and kind of as a reflection of the things that could be attached to our love life. This divine feminine energy also feels like it's very important for her to forgive some people who really have wronged her, or this is vice versa, where it's time to really forgive people that feel like she has wronged others. It's a very healing space and time for her. The divine masculine here is coming up as retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like this is two messages here. With the divine masculine, this could either feel like he had to disconnect from this union to really, because she has a lot of healing to in fact do with her childhood experiences that could be affecting the union, that has affected the union, since this is an X tarot spread. Or this is an energy where there was some sort of temporary reconnection where you guys kind of went into your own space to really heal. This could be something that can be actually coming in terms of looking to heal each other and heal from the things that could have been a bothersome in this particular union here. The shared energy that you have in the middle is you deserve love, you are lovable. So both of you guys are coming up as not feeling like you either appreciate, you're not really appreciative when love comes in, or this is just an energy where we feel like we're undeserving of such a quality. I feel like we can't allow our past experiences in life really feel like, if whether it was our fault or not, doesn't matter. Happiness is a birthright, and really kind of reaffirming that you are in fact lovable. You really do possess the quality to have it also. on one side with the divine feminine, I feel like she has a lot of learning and healing to do from her childhood that could have affected the union between the two of you. And the divine masculine, I feel like he really felt like he had to disconnect just to really kind of recalibrate because of the things that he could have possibly had to really deal with the feminine energies of things that could have possibly been in the union here. This also feels like a possible reconciliation where after you guys heal, you guys are able to disconnect to the world and really reconnect and really reaffirm each other how much you love each other. This is also the masculine energy coming up as they really do deserve real love, and until this other energy heals, they had to really go on their own path for what real love is embodied here. So let's see the energies, spirit energies here between the masculine, feminine, and what you guys embody together. So the divine feminine is coming up as transition, 4 + 3 breaking down to a 7. So that is solitude energy. That is someone who is by themselves. This is a deep understanding of ever-changing nature of existence in our lives. Learning to let go and surrendering to the process and allowing transitions to occur with ease and flow. This divine feminine energy had to transcend just because of someone that disconnected from the union, and someone really had to allow this change to really flow with ease and grace. And again, there's a lot of healing that's taking place also with this divine feminine energy. There's a lot of transitions that are taking place with her. There's a lot of things that she's learning how to let go and really surrendering to a lot of these processes here. For the divine masculine, we have change. Wow, change and transition. There's a lot of change here that is occurring with you two. Now, the divine masculine, he's supporting his ability and gracefully dancing with the ever-flowing of nature and reality, both inward and outward, so that they can appreciate the release of the old and the birth into the new. I feel like this divine masculine energy could have possibly left this feminine energy. They really want this love. They deserve love. They want love. And they really need to disconnect and know that this change is, this person wants new love energy. They might not feel as loved with this divine feminine because this divine feminine is transitioning. She's breaking old patterns. She's forgiving her the childhood things that have left her, not knowing what love is and not knowing how to embody it. And she's really transitioning like a butterfly. It's absolutely beautiful. It just feels like this masculine energy really needed to kind of retract and really kind of retreat for a while and have this change so that they too deserve the love that they really do want and really know that how lovable they in fact are here. The energy that's in the middle for you guys is empowerment. This is an energy where you have to support your ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others into a deep trust that we are connected through the same source. Yeah, there's definitely a connectivity that you guys have. You guys could be empowered to really know what you deserve in terms of what love is. I feel like somebody's empowered to, I guess, leave someone behind, or empowered to really know what love is and what you, like there's this energy where we realize how much there of an importance it is to embody that love and to really know how much we deserve it in our lives here, and really reuniting with that energy here. Let's get into some tarot here and get deeper into this message. So I'll pull 5 cards for the divine feminine energy here. And then also 5 cards for the divine masculine energy. Okay, so for the divine feminine apps, wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. What a freaking powerful. Okay, so clearly something tragic happened. I truly feel like the divine masculine left the divine feminine here. Or if this is the case, the divine masculine could feel like the divine feminine left them. They don't feel like they're really getting the love that they're really wanting and had to transition. But either scenario, it was very tragic. It was a shock. It was a wake-up call. It was a turn of events here that was unexpected. But what happens through perseverance, this is a spiritual journey that has taken place with this divine feminine energy here. She knows that this transition is putting her in a place of healing, putting her in a place of devotion and dedication to herself, of healing things that can help her move on with her life and take a new direction in life, even a possible reconciliation with this partner once she actually fully heals here. Really realizing the love energies and how to embody that, and knowing how to be empathetic and compassionate. There's a journey that this divine feminine energy is on, whether she knows it or not. This is the Chariot energy. We have Scorpio energy, or we have Cancer energy. There's a heavy influence on Scorpio and Aries too, but for the most part, this is a new path. Once she has a higher perspective on things and really know that this new energy is to be celebrated, moving on actually is something to be celebrated here. She's empowered. She's very empowered. She knows what she deserves. I feel like this is such a beautiful transition of events here. This divine feminine energy is very strong in really knowing her worth, and knowing that this shocking revelation actually put her in a very good space emotionally and spiritually. This is Cups energy. She's coming into her own spiritually. Even though that this was a big shock and a twist turn of events, this really is bringing her into a space of like deep empathy and compassion, and really she could be helping others in a very compassionate way. If that was her job, she has to be working with others and helping them in that kind of space here. Okay, so let's pull 5 cards here for the divine masculine. Yeah, he's so sad that this ended. And even if he did in fact end it in this, he knows first, he's sad because it's like no one is willing to really work on themselves. I feel like this bottom energy is in a space of real displeasement, discontent, but they're really not seeing that it's a place of like needing to work on ourselves and really persevere from that space. It could be a stagnation here just because we're looking at things that really didn't work out. Some kind of disunionship here, this dissembling of a relationship that really was just like this masculine energy doesn't realize that this was a learning experience, and maybe it didn't feel like this relationship had long-lasting qualities component to it to emotionally fulfill them. So that retreating energy is here. I feel like there's a lot of love that they have for their divine feminine energy here, but it's a lot of suffering. This divine masculine energy feels like this relationship is a suffering one, and really maybe going on their own is best. They really feel like they don't want to feel imprisoned to this anymore. They really want, this is a really arduous relationship for them, and they really just want to move in emotional fulfillment and love and fruitful and compassionate and empathetic energies here. And they're really looking to like go towards that. They're empowered because they really want to feel that love energy. This is a really interesting read because I feel like they have a lot of love for the divine feminine. It's just, I feel like she's on her own spiritual journey to really heal, like in a real way. This is a very spiritual like atonement that she is going through, and I feel like the divine masculine can't really handle this atonement that she might be going through, because they really feel like they deserve love while she's going through her darkest, deepest moments of transitioning. And he could be feeling neglected or feel like we're not equally yoked right now. This could be financially. They might feel, divine masculine feel like, financially, they really don't want to, there's maybe not like an equal level of responsibility financially wise, and that's really something that's like of an importance to this divine masculine energy. And I don't know, it do feel like there's a reunion possible here at the end of this. I feel like without this divine feminine energy, this masculine energy feels very stagnant and can't really move on also here. Okay, so let's see what advice that we have between you two and also together. So the divine feminine energy, we have trust and thrive. She is healing, okay? She is healing. I love this energy. Sometimes we are on journeys where we're not going to be on the same journey, and it's beautiful. She knows that she's not on the same journey as her ex-lover, and she's okay with that, because even if she wasn't, and this is still a shocker, this is something that she knows that was best at the end of the day. This is bringing her a lot of healing, a lot of restoration, a lot of time to really thrive and standing in her own light and the glory and grace with majesty, and knowing her gifts and strengths and power and trusting in. This is beautiful. She's born to lead. This is becoming a reality for her. This is advice for her. This is willing to put yourself in that kind of position. This divine feminine energy is really, really, really not allowing people to interfere with her intelligence and her presence, and her strength is giving her power to really agile her thinking here. Wow, that's powerful. The divine masculine is coming up as stargazer. See your sights higher. Wow. So the divine masculine energy, he's in a really powerful space also. I don't feel like you guys are on the same, according to this energy, I don't see you guys being on the same kind of journey here. I feel like one person is on their one journey, another person is on another journey. I feel like if this divine feminine left this divine masculine partner because she had to really find her own personal power, or the divine masculine energy left the divine feminine energy, and even though it was traumatic and shocking and all of that, is turning her into like this beautiful, healing, spiritual being, and knowing her worth, and just so much devotion that she's giving to herself, because she knows that it's time to empower herself, and there's transitions that has to take place, and she knows that she's loved, and of that nature. She's learning how to love herself. From the masculine energy here, I feel like he realizes what he wants out of a relationship, and really is trying to go beyond his limitations and believe that the impossible can happen. And really going after his dreams and aspirations, and healing from old wounds and patterns of lack and not really feeling good enough. That's where he's coming from. He has to remind himself of how talented and filled with strength and having those abilities he needs to turn his wildest dreams into reality. He knows that through change and retreating and disconnecting, the discontentment that he might be feeling with life or with this divine feminine, he doesn't want to get stuck in stagnation and not really let these financial opportunities to flow in, and really applying himself and learning a lot about what emotional fulfillment is. And it could be actually just physical manifestations here. I do see like the divine masculine energy has a heavy influence on finances here. Now, the energy that you guys have in the middle here is be the light. Wow. So, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory here, where, you know, we have to really try to like find the light in ourselves. Really finding that light that we embody. I feel like for both of you guys sharing this energy, so you guys have to take the higher road. I do feel like there is a possible reconciliation, just because I see these two energies, the Three of Cups and then the Nine of Cups here. I feel like you guys look to reconcile, and what happens is the advice is here. It's just like you guys both, because it's in the middle. You know, it's time to take the higher road. It's time to choose the light, removing yourself from any lower energy experiences that you guys may have with each other that created hostility, or even negative situations. This is very important to like pull away from any drama or bickering or energies that could have limited the joy that you guys had with one another here, and really empower yourself that you are lovable. And that could have been the thing that separated you two, because of those lower vibratory energies. And I feel like the masculine energy it was interfering with their wildest dreams that they really want to move forward in, because the discontentment, displeasement of the bickering and arguing and negative energies that could have possibly went down in the union here. And the divine feminine, she's healing like no other. She's turning her life around, and it's beautiful. And I feel like this divine masculine over time sees it, and I feel like there is a possible reconciliation. So that is just a general reading. Thank you guys so much for coming to this. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much, and be blessed. Bye.